So what is it
going
Akon's
to
up to?
space. The next year, it's
Wait,
buying up all the
Go back. I want to read that.
new.
What's up, Danny? What's up, everyone? Sorry. Should have probably said. I am reacting to a video. First reaction. Is it this band? This end? Can you see this end? Can you see this end? Okay, cool. First reaction, right? And I will be reacting. Okay. I'll be reacting to a Danny Gonzalez video. And I was really curious about this Akon city, so I want to see what he has to say about it, right? So let's tune in. By the way, if you want to watch the video yourself, the description or the link will be blah 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 blah. Jesus, the link will be in the description. So feel free to throw a subscribe his way as well. Mine as well. Mine. But make sure to watch his video as well. You know, support the channel.
So you know how every year there's like a new billionaire trend? Like every year they just start doing something new. One year it's like going to
Jeff and Mark Bezos. Is Jeff his brother? Jeff Bezos. Mark Bezos. Oh my god. Is Jeff his brother? Is Mark his brother? I was thinking of Mark Zuckerberg and I was like, oh yeah, Jeff and Mark Bezos. Speak out about historic space flight.
Space. The next year it's buying
the truth about why Bill Gates keeps buying up so much farmland.
up all the farmland.
He's the largest landowner in the United
And
States.
this year, it just might be building cities. I guess it seems like the next logical step. In almost
Akon a billionaire?
every aspect of their life, they have
Is he?
total
Hold on, Danny. Got to do some quick research. See this real quick. It's www.google. Right? Is Akon a billionaire? Let's find out. As of my knowledge, cut off in September 2021, Akon, the Grammy-nominated singer, songwriter, and producer, has an estimated net worth of around 80 million. However, please note that net worth can fluctuate over time due to various factors such as investments, business ventures, and financial. How the fuck did he build a city with only 80 mil? Well, I guess we're about to find out, right? Like, there's no fucking way you can build a city on 80 mil. Even if it is like 80 million, and then you take it, like $80 million, and then you take it to an African country, and you convert it into their currency, there's still hundreds of millions. Maybe a couple bill. But that's a couple bill in that currency, right? Not necessarily $1 billion. So would that still, you know, would you still count as a billionaire? Or a billionaire is just like worldwide, global billionaires. Then you're a billionaire.
control over everything. Just now.
Actually, that's a good point. Oh, hold on, I want to know that as well. Sorry, Danny. Whoops. Is it global or is it local? What makes you a billionaire? Can you just call yourself a billionaire if you have local currency? A billionaire has a net worth of at least 1 billion units in their native currency. Oh, okay. But in that case, there should be like fucking thousands of billionaires, right? Every country should have a billionaire. Theoretically.
Not the government
right?
yet. So I guess if they sort of
unless you're not a first world country. Whatever.
Make their own city with their own government, they'll be in complete control of everything that goes on in their lives. So this article on BET says Kanye West is reportedly building a 100,000 acre city in the Middle East. In 2020, Yeezy attempted to build his own city in Wyoming, but the state made him close up shop. So a couple crazy things going on there. I didn't know that he was building a city in Wyoming. Maybe I'm out of the loop, but I feel like I should have known that. So that already didn't work. He already failed once, and he was like, you know what? Wyoming is a really difficult place to build a city. That's probably what.
Why Wyoming in the first place? Is he from there? Is Wyoming in Chicago? Isn't Wyoming Oklahoma? Here we go again. Whenever we have a fucking question, we must find out the answer. Is Wyoming a state? The state of Wyoming? I thought it was a city. Wyoming a state. U.S. state. Yeah, it's a U.S. state. Oh, okay. Must be something there besides Yellowstone Park that he knows that we don't, maybe. Or maybe it's just a place that he likes. It could be. Let's keep going.
What was screwing me up. I think I would have much better luck if I try in a totally different country. A country I don't live in, don't know the culture or laws as well. Also just says in the Middle East. That's also not a country.
That's
so you're gonna have to get a little more specific, my guy. We previously reported that Kanye West put his Malibu mansion on the market. Now it appears that he is moving east to chart his own universe. According to a post he made on Tuesday, now it appears that he is.
We previously reported that Kanye West put his Malibu mansion on the market. Now it appears that he's moving east to chart his own universe. The fuck does that mean?
is moving east to chart his own universe. According to a post he made on Tuesday, December 20th from a verified account named Unreleased Yay on X, formerly known as Twitter, the Can't Tell Me Nothing rapper is reportedly in the planning stages of building a new city in the Middle East. I like that they refer to him as the Can't Tell Me Nothing rapper. Like that.
It's like the bro made other songs.
That's what he's known for. Hasn't done.
I don't even think that's... What's it called? Is it Can't Tell Me Nothing? I'm pretty sure that's not the you can't tell me. Yeah, whatever.
Done anything else notable lately as far as I can tell. He was sort of a one-hit wonder. He released that song back in...
Yeah, you see, I'm not the only one. God damn it.
And we're back in third quarter planning.
A minute and 26 seconds. See you guys in a
Quarterbacking
minute
this
and 26
project,
seconds.
and she is looking
Don't want to
pretty
skip the
tired.
advert. I don't know if that's
She's
good,
stuck,
bad
Bill,
manners or
and that
if it's
deadline is looming.
bad etiquette.
It looms
Bad
for us
YouTube
all,
etiquette.
Jill.
Wait a minute.
Dude's got
She
an
just
ad
blew
on
a
his video,
Grammarly.
so,
That is a smart
fail.
move by...
No, that's not what I want to say. This is what I want to say. Let's go back.
2007, and he stayed relatively quiet ever since. I guess that one song made him enough money to build a city, but that's about all he's been up to. Okay, so this is the tweet that they're talking about on this profile called
That's pretty
Unreleased
funny.
Yay.
Oh,
I
no.
am a little skeptical of BET's reporting here. How do we know that this is Kanye? Anything and everything with Kanye's music. I do not leak any songs, I only post already leaked songs.
Wait, what?
Okay, it kind of makes it sound like they're admitting that they're not Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeezy, D-Rome, Faith.
That's oh man, the things that these news studios, they could just do some research, man.
Is one 100,000 acre city piloting in Middle East, recruiting project managers, engineers, architects,
Middle East.
contractors,
Doesn't say
builders.
which
Okay,
country.
so if this is real, then he hasn't started yet.
Is this Akon or is this whatchamacallit? Is this still the Kanye West Middle
The
East?
vibe I'm getting. He's hiring everybody necessary to make this happen. Also, I don't think that there could be a more clear signal that he doesn't know how to do anything related to building a city,
Facts.
because those are all the
Facts.
things that you need.
Because-
Like, what is he gonna do? So I need
Yeah.
project managers, engineers.
Is he the mayor or is he just like Doug Dimmadome, the owner of everything? You know what I mean? Dimmadome Mall and Dimmadome City from Failure Odd Parents. Remember that?
Architects, contractors, builders, and I'll take care of the rest, guys. Don't worry. You know, I'll take on most of the work. I'll do whatever's left. You know, that'd be
What if he pulls a shack and he becomes a police officer? Dude's like fucking chief of police or something.
that would be landscaping and the king. I'll be the
Nah.
king as well. This might appear to be an overly ambitious endeavor for
landscaping
some,
king.
but for the 24-time Grammy winner, this is familiar territory. How so?
I'm sorry, what?
No. How is this familiar territory? It sounds like he tried this once and it didn't work. Then if the next
Yeah, it
sentence
got shut
isn't
down
that
even.
he's
It's only like he failed at it. They just like shut that shit down. Like, no, you're not building a city here.
already built multiple cities in the Middle East before,
NBD. What the fuck is that?
sentence isn't that he's already
He literally already did it. It's NBD. It's nobody. Don't even. What? It's NBD. Don't even worry about it. What does NBD mean? It's no big deal. Don't even worry about it. Actually, he's done it a bunch of times. Literally built so many cities in the Middle East. It's crazy. But he'd also served as recruitment appeal for project managers, engineers, architects, contractors, and builders. In October 2020, he was deep into his bag of billions when he attempted to construct his own city in Wyoming, as reported by the Rolling Stone. He's deep into his bag. Okay. Could have been a bag of myth. I'm just saying. Not to no disrespect to the guy, but I don't know, man. Like if he had hired an actual like city planner, and he's like, "This is my guy. He's gonna help me. He's gonna help me design the city and everything," then maybe it would have been a different story. But I don't know, man. Project manager, engineers, architects, contractors, and builders. What about a city planner or something like that? Like this is how the street needs to look, grid pattern style. This is where this will be. This is where the industrial area will be. This is where the residential zone will be, etc., etc. Whatever. Those plans were scrapped after the state put a stop to his proposal, which was projected to be a hyper-utilitarian underground zone that could fit 200 people. Underground. Yeah, he also filed trademarks for this venture name, including Ecosystem and Yeezyverse, as cited by the Business Insider. Yeah, it could have something to do with it. Ecosystem. Yeezyverse. Fuck, that is dystopian, bruh. Who made that joke? Planet Starbucks? I think it was was it Fight Club? Someone made a joke like that. We'll be living on Planet Starbucks and shit like that. This is how it starts. Fucking Google City or fucking Microsoft Town or something like that.
Already built
And Google already has its own fucking, oh god, Disneyland. Oh god, we're already there.
to multiple cities in the Middle East before, then it's not familiar territory. I don't even think the Middle East is familiar territory to this guy. In October 2020, he was deep into his bag of brilliance
Yeah,
when he
I read
attempted
that.
to construct his own city in Wyoming. I don't think he was in his bag of brilliance. It sounded like it didn't work. Those plans were scrapped
Oh, he
after
was
the
in some
state
bags,
put a
alright.
stop to
Some
his
kind of bag.
proposal, which was projected to be a hyper-utilitarian underground zone that
Yeah,
could
that's
fit
what they were
200 people. What? Also, I wouldn't really call that a city. He was gonna dig a hole that could fit 200 people. That's not that many. He was really like, yeah, digging my 200 person hole
That's
didn't
fucking
quite work
hilarious.
out. We ran into too many logistical issues. I think that building a
hook 'em, Danny.
metropolis in the Middle East
'em.
is actually gonna be slightly easier, more manageable.
Hyper-utilitarian as well.
Ye also filed trademarks for this venture's name, including Yecosystem,
Yep.
Yecosystem, and Yeezyverse. Yeah, good thing he locked those down. I can only imagine how many people were clamoring to create companies called the Yecosystem. Imagine living in a hole that could fit 200 people, and it's called the Yecosystem. Even in this pitch, it doesn't sound nice. It's not describing some kind of utopian paradise.
The funny part is there are people who actually love that. The people who are such massive Kanye West fans, they'd be like, yeah, motherfucker. Ecosystem, motherfucker. You don't want to live in the ecosystem?
A hyper-utilitarian
Fuck you mean you don't want to live in the ecosystem?
underground zone. It's not even saying city. It doesn't even sound livable. It just sounds like a big area. We just dug out an underground
It's a whole
zone.
universe, Danny. You have to understand. It's the Yeezyverse, bro. Don't knock it.
It's hyper
just a
utilitarian
hole.
because there's nothing here.
May
that
look
you
like a
don't
hole
need.
to your ignorant Danny blue eyes. Motherfucker's got nice blue eyes. Point is, it may be ignorant to your blue eyes, my guy. But it's a whole universe, Danny. The Yeezyverse.
There's also nothing here that you do need. It's just a hole. Okay, so it
Ha!
looks like we got some more info on Kanye's Wyoming city here. And this article
waiting
is
for the- where's
from
the Akon
March
stuff?
of last year. The last article was from December, so
How long is the video?
this came
Hold on. Okay, fine, let's go.
earlier. Kanye West's anti-Semitic collapse has turned dream of becoming world's biggest real estate investor to
Yeah.
rubble. During his heyday, Kanye West's stated goal was to become
being
one of the world's
anti-Semitic
biggest
and, what you called? I don't say social pariah, but an advertising blight. No, man, what's the word I'm looking for? Liability? Is it a liability? 'Cause that's like one of the big no-nos: racism, sexism, anti-Semitism. That's the shit that'll get you cancelled, like that. Homophobia and transphobia as well. But then again, people try to cancel people for the J.K. Rowling stuff, and that didn't really take, did it?
real estate developers of all time.
So I don't know. Maybe the LGBT community is losing a little bit of their power. Some of that social power, some of that social currency, you know. We're mad, and then people will be like, yeah, we're mad with you, man. That's fucked up. But now it's like, we're mad, and it's like, what about? What are you mad about? Does it sound reasonable? Is it unreasonable? Is it reasonable? Okay, that's reasonable mad. That's reasonable anger. No, that's justified. That's justified. No, I can get behind that. Wait, what are you mad about? Oh, you're on your own, buddy. Oh, you're on your own. And that's how it should be, actually. Shouldn't just take people at their word.
But shocking
You hear that, Kanye West fans? Don't just take motherfuckers at their word.
new photo.
But at the same time, what if he's right, though? It's another thing, like, what if he's right? What if he's not crazy? Or what if he's not 100% crazy? What if the guy is actually, like, got some truths, but they use the fact that, you know what, forget it. Another conspiracy. for
Photos
another
of
day.
his construction empire,
But I won't forget it.
including bizarre futuristic domes, reveal the true extent of his crumbling legacy. Oh yeah, here they are. Bizarre domes. New photos of his construction empire.
During his heyday, Kanye West's stated goal was to become one of the new photos of his construction empire.
Including bizarre futuristic domes reveal the true extent of his crumbling legacy. Oh yeah, here they are. Bizarre domes. His world-conquering status as a fashion and music mogul vanished, and his real estate aspirations, including bizarre building developments inspired by Star Wars, have turned to debris. I don't know if they, were they already debris to start with? This is just...
Yeah, they're
just a hole. Oh, we got a little before and after photo. Okay, here's before. So here's the best it ever got.
I wonder, it doesn't look bad for something that's still under construction. Like, I'm looking at the arches. I'm looking at that, I don't know what, the ceiling light. What do you call skylight, right? And I'm wondering, like, if the dude connected them and put another, like, something, and then you can go up and then across and then across and then down again, then underground as well. Looks like a big old hut, you know? Big ass African hut. God, I'm hungry. Okay, let's go.
And then here's what it looks like now. Damn, look what we could have had. We could have had bizarre domes,
What does it look
people.
like now? You just...
Looks like now. Damn, look, here's the best it ever got. And then here's what it looks.
There's only one tower left. Looks like the grass grew back in some places.
Looks like now. Damn, look what we could have had. Here's the best it ever got. And then here's what it looks like now. Damn, look what we could have had. We could have had bizarre domes, people. The disgraced rapper built the
Was it just from different angles?
domes, pictured in July 2019, to house the homeless. And he even envisaged, is that a word? Envisaged constructing entire cities with the Star Wars inspired lattices. I don't know if that's a word. So he wanted to house the home.
Let's check it out. Envisage. Oh my god, it is. Contemplate or conceive of as a possibility or a desirable future event. Rich people, Danny. Holy shit, I'm only 5 minutes into the video.
Homeless in the middle of the desert in these bizarre domes. You know, I appreciate the sentiment of wanting to house the homeless. I do feel like there's probably a less roundabout way of doing that than creating a city in the middle of
I mean, most people, dude's a singer. Why don't he just do a concert or something and then raise up the cash, you know?
nowhere, made up of these domes. You don't have to invent a whole new house type
Oh, that's
for
my
homeless
headphones.
people.
They're
They
gonna
would
be
live in a regular house if you gave them one, I'm sure. It's not like they're homeless because they don't
go.
like the shape of regular houses, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Not long after he first constructed the domes in California in 2019, West fell foul of California's housing regulations after he failed to get a
no.
building permit. After failing to ever obtain one, the domes
Wait,
were
I'm sorry,
set to
what?
be torn after he
Never.
failed to get a building permit. After failing to ever obtain one, the domes were set to be torn down, signaling the start of his real estate woes. West had even claimed that the structures were only temporary, but inspectors suspiciously found he had laid concrete foundations first. Wait, they were temporary? I thought they were supposed to house the homeless. You were only gonna do that for a little bit? He was gonna have them live in the domes until he thought up his next brilliant
they were
scheme.
obviously
An even
permanent,
cooler
but he was
shaped
lying,
house.
bro.
Have you ever wanted to live in a giant boot? Okay, that's enough about Kanye's futuristic city, because now
think
we're
one
gonna
exists
learn
already.
about
Pretty sure they're like weird. Oh, here we are. That's what we came for. Let's go.
Akon's futuristic city. But before we do that, I want to thank today's sponsor, Sunday's Food for Dogs. Sunday's is a healthy dog food. It's fresh.
I got a
It's
couple
made from
dogs,
human
let's
grade
watch.
ingredients. The ingredients list on the back is actually really impressive. It's got things like beef, beef heart, beef liver, carrots, apples, tomatoes, but then it just goes X Games mode and has ingredients like shiitake mushrooms, broccoli, oranges, cranberries.
that's probably expensive, eh?
Strawberries? I really care about what I put in my dog's bodies, and I've wanted to try fresh food for
Strawberries.
dogs before, but I've always been intimidated because you need to refrigerate it, it's messy, but this is air dry. So it comes in these like nice soft pieces that just break apart super easily. It's not this dry, crunchy kibble, but you can just store it pretty much exactly the same as you would store kibble. My dogs love this stuff. While I was transitioning them from their old food to this food, I was actually just giving this to them as treats, and they loved it. They would do tricks for this stuff. You buy it online, it ships right to your door, so you don't have to go to the pet store and lug
look at
around a
them.
gigantic bag of dog
My
food, and
dogs
your
would never do
puppies
shit like that.
will thank you. This stuff has 90% meat,
Like,
10%
literally.
vegetables, and and
Probably 'cause they
0%
sleep
synthetic
outside.
nutrients. I'm really
They're
excited that
outside
Sundays is sponsoring this video, so
not
thank you to
inside dogs.
Sundays. If you want to get 50% off your first order, then go to
Or an inside
sundaysfordogs.com/Greg
dog
or
or
use
a
my
smaller
code
dog.
Greg at checkout. Again, that's sundaysfordogs.com/Greg or code Greg at checkout for 50% off your
Greg.
first order. Okay, now back to Akon City. So Akon actually posted this video 3 years ago, an introduction to Akon City. I think I remember hearing about this on the news, and I think
Why
it
do
had
you
something to
love
do
yourself?
with
That's a little
cryptocurrency.
arrogant.
Like, I think he was also launching his own cryptocurrency, and maybe this has something to do with that. Like, the only way to pay in Akon City is with Akon coin.
God damn it. How long is this one? Only a minute. And there we go. Video. Waves into the roots of nature, making each building breathe life.
Wait, is this? Oh, these are the buildings? I thought we were just looking at abstract art while he was, like, before we saw the city. Whoa, okay.
How are those even
So,
going to-
wow. This is Akon City, huh? Inspired by Dr. Seuss, are we? Okay,
lie,
here's
it's
a
kinda
very
ugly.
neat little render. Oh, shit. Dude, I'll give him this. It looks more fun
Shiny-ass
than a
city.
so-called hyper-utilitarian underground zone. I think I would actually rather live in one of these, like, phallic high-rises than a bizarre dome, at least. Okay, we got Resort of
creepy-ass
Africa up here. Resort chalets down here. African restaurant, African open bazaar. Oh, okay. Is this in Africa? Oh, yeah, in Senegal. Okay. If it's all in Africa, I don't think you need to point at everything and call them African,
Yeah.
because I think we would just assume that. Here's all the African houses. There's an African building. We're gonna have lots of African buildings. Akon Tower, Media Tower, Filming Studio 1, 2, 3, and 4. Office building, parking structure, residential building. It's kind of interesting that he already has all of the
wonder if that
buildings
architect
planned
lady
out
did
in a
a video on
town.
this.
Do towns do that when they start? I thought people just build what is necessary at the
Yeah.
time when it's necessary. Like the first people who showed
then
up
there's-
to Los Angeles didn't just like start pointing and
that's, like,
directing to
back in the
build
day.
film studios here, there, and
Well, no,
there.
modern
Those
day
only
towns and
were
cities, they
built
don't do
because
that,
the
do
film
they?
industry was like becoming a thing there. Like, what if the film industry doesn't take off in Akon land? Then what are you gonna do? Also, are these filming studios African or what ethnicity are they?
100 kilometers.
Only 100 kilometers from Dakar. That's pretty good. Just a short 100-kilometer swim through the ocean from Dakar. So if you were already planning
Yeah,
on
you
visiting,
fly?
then might as well stop at Akon
Sail.
City while you're there. You know, I'll give him this.
100K
I do
isn't bad,
believe
though.
that this was designed by Akon. I mean, so I'm gonna assume that this never came to
how would
fruition
those be
because this was
structurally
3 years
sound?
ago. I haven't heard about it since. Travis Scott, I've got my own meal at McDonald's. Akon, hold my pineapple beverage. Yeah. Well, I think the difference between those two things is that the top one did happen. Travis Scott did get his own meal at McDonald's. As far as I'm aware, this did not happen. Every architect's dream, but every engineer's nightmare. Is that true? Is this every architect's dream? This is what architects dream about, baby. Globby, globby cities. They can't find a way to make it happen.
Fucking shit from Teletubbies or something like that. No, bruh. Shut up. That can't be every... I genuinely hope this doesn't lose...
Genuinely hope this doesn't lose momentum. The world could use a win like this. Oh man, now I feel
No.
bad that this isn't gonna happen. This person is so invested. Okay, so I went to the website that was in the description for Akon City, and I'm just on Akon's tour website. So doesn't seem like it's gonna happen now. The website.
Oh, man. Could you imagine the city was a real thing and it actually happened? It wouldn't be fun. I don't think I'd want to visit Akon City.
Doesn't even exist anymore.
Not for me.
I wanted to live in Akon City, man.
Yeah,
Friend, where
speak
are
for
you?
yourself.
Me, by the weird-shaped Chrome building. I'm by the weird-shaped filming studio.
They're
Okay,
all
now we've got a
weird-shaped
TikTok
filming
about
studios.
what happened to Akon's futuristic city.
What happened to the real-life Wakanda promised by Akon? This futuristic-looking smart city is the brainchild
But
of
the thing is, man,
ringtone
it's ugly.
superstar Akon.
The thing is, if he had built an actual city and not like a gimmick city, I think we'd be in a completely different like place right now. But because the motherfucker looks like a gimmick, artsy fartsy, who the fuck would want to live there kind of place? I don't know why people do that. Why they gotta be extra? Just build a nice looking place, man. You got the money. Just hire somebody to do it properly. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater.
There's just one huge problem. It currently looks like this.
He started it? Oh, there it is. Wow. Keep going, buddy. You're almost there. So this is what it's
Yeah, I'm
supposed to
telling
look
you, like,
like.
everyone's gonna look at this and be like, how the fuck do I build this? Where do the support beams go? How does this motherfucker stay up? And we're supposed to make it big and tall?
This is it now.
That's why I wondered if the other architect lady is a YouTuber. Oh shit! Keep putting that. Hive City's reality or fiction. Dune City's fiction or reality. The city concept breaks architecture. The strangest city concept in the world. The Wall, Kowloon City. No, I don't think she has made one on Acorn City. I think if Acorn City doesn't exist, I guess. Wait. Is it a scam? Scam City. Acorn City or a Con City? Okay, let's check it out.
Yeah, it's pretty close. So this is obviously film studio number 3. I could tell by the way it's shaped.
The 2,000-acre metropolis.
No, Danny. African studio number 3.
Based in Senegal, would feature skyscrapers,
Oh, wait, no,
a luxury
there was the
resort,
restaurants and
recording
stuff.
studios, backed up with the cryptocurrency called Acorn.
Okay. So it was a crypto scheme. Was this all just an elaborate rug pull? He was like, everybody buy my cryptocurrency, and then once you move to the city, you can use it. And then, now this isn't
Sounds like
happening, and Akon's not doing it anymore. I wonder what happened there.
Stephen's lawyer alleged plans for Acorn City were
His name's
akin to a scam, noting that it shares many of the trademark characteristics of fraudulent
Wait, is that
business.
Acorn's name? Stephen. Hold on. Google, help me out here. Help me out here, Google. Acorn, Senegalese rapper. We should have his name here. Full name, Aluan. Well, who the fuck is Stephen then? Dude's 50 years old. 50 years old.
Ventures, such as Ponzi schemes and pyramid schemes.
Akon. The whole thing was a scam? Akon, you
Name-
knew how much the world could use a win like this. Faith in humanity destroyed. Okay, now moving on from musicians making cities, we have Welcome to Zucktown, where everything
Zucktown.
is just Zucky. In Menlo Park,
Zuckerberg was
California,
that city.
Facebook is building a real community and
Oh,
testing the
God.
proposition. Do people love tech companies so much they will live inside them? Dude,
No.
I avoid going on Facebook at all
people
costs.
live in
Give me
Google,
one
people work
reason
in
why
Google,
I
right?
would want to live inside of a town.
Technically speaking, Disney isn't a tech town or a tech company. So I wouldn't really call. Do people live in Disneyland? I don't think people live in Disneyland, do they? They don't live in Disneyland. No. Fuck. We've got a question. We need an answer. Google. After tremendous interest, Disney engineers, Imagineers worked together to design the 980 The first residents arrived in 2012. Wow! They're custom home builders in the neighborhood who help residents. Perfect Disney castles. Many of the homes have Spanish, Italian, or Caribbean influences. Actual Disney castles. Shut the fuck up. People actually live in Disney World. What about Disneyland? Which one is bigger, Disneyland or Disney? Well, obviously World would be bigger, right? No, it's not possible to live permanently at Walt Disney World or Disneyland. These theme parks are designed for short-term visits and do not offer long-term housing options. Additionally, there are strict regulations and policies in place that prohibit individuals from... Well, that's Quora. Quora doesn't know what the fuck they're talking. Everything you need to know about actually living. You see what I mean? If you ever wished you could live. You can live in Disney World for an outrageous price. What the fuck is Quora talking about then? Shut the fuck up, Quora. Dumbass motherfucker. One couple lived at Disneyland. Their house is still at... What? One couple lived. Past tense. Hold on. Here's an article by Iman Palm. 11. In 1950. What about recently, though? Anybody living there recently? This is their home. This is what it used to look like. Homes. Disney World. So who lives in Golden Oak? There's a well-kept secret, but Florida Today reports those believed to own homes. They include athletes, a pro sports team owner, and a well-known long-time game show host. Some of the homes are owned by business entities, while some owners have more than one home inside Golden Oak. What's Golden Oak? What's Golden Oak? Is that where... Golden Oak. Golden Oak. Jesus Christ, I'm going down a rabbit hole now. Disney Golden Oak. Golden Oak at Walt Disney's World Resort. Golden Oak at Walt Disney Resort is a residential community within the Walt Disney World. So you have to find Golden Oak, not Disney World. Okay, Jesus Christ. Celebrities who live in Golden Oak. H.D. Scott, former CEO of Walmart. Brook Lopez, the NBA player currently of the Milwaukee Bucks. Jesus Christ, there are motherfuckers actually living at Disney World. Holy crap, okay, we are in that dystopian future then. Ha! Can't wait for, Google. Wait. Google City, is that a thing? Google City. Inside Google's 14 billion futuristic city. Yo, I was joking. I was fucking which is the Google City? Googleplex is the corporate headquarters company of Google and its parent company, Alphabet Inc. What the fuck is Alphabet Inc? It is located at 1600 Parkway in... I don't ask for the address. Does Google have a city? Not in South Africa. Welcome to Google Town. Google Town. Someday it feels like Google is taking over the world for the residents of Mountain View, California. That feeling is personal. Oh God. Google has master planned to build a massive corporate... Holy fucking shit. Google has master planned to build a massive corporate town for its employee by Jack Kelly. Oh, this is 2020. Oh, this is 2020. I was wondering, like, what the fuck? What are they talking about? What about in 2024? 2024. Google Town. We need more Google cities. Fuck me. It's giving me a headache. I'm gonna read it later. Read it another time. Let's get back to Acorn City.
Controlled by them. So this is where all your racist uncles are gonna live now. They're all gonna move to Facebook Town. John Tananes, Facebook's vice president for real estate, is showing off the company's plans for expansion. It will have offices for thousands of programmers to extend Facebook's fearsome reach. Did John Tananes say that? That's probably the journalist talking. That'd be so scary if Facebook is saying that in their internal meeting. Yeah. So we're gonna use this city to expand our fearsome reach. We're worried that it's not fearsome and widespread enough. But that is not what Mr. Tananes is excited about. He leans over a scale model of the 59-acre site, which is named Willow Village. There will be housing there, he points.
What was the Google one called? There's Golden Oak, right?
There will be a retail street along here with a grocery store and a drugstore. Yeah. That round building in the corner, maybe a cultural center, maybe. This round building, you put this round building in the plan and you don't know what it's gonna be yet? You know what it's gonna be. Tell us what it's actually gonna be, please. And this very specifically designed building that we clearly put here for a reason, with a road leading directly out of the city. Maybe a McDonald's? I don't know. How crazy would it be if, like, Facebook City looked exactly like Akon City? Oh like all the buildings are blobs and stuff. It'd be like, okay, maybe I'm just not getting the trends of today. I guess this is just what they're all doing. Everybody wants to live in blobs and domes now. In just a few years, Facebook built
or they're looking for the most sensational fucking headline. Like, look at my city. Look how blobby it looks. Look how futuristic and out there, you know? The buildings are... fucking unrealistic.
Virtual community that linked more than 2 billion people, an achievement with few precedents. Now the social network is building a real community, the kind you can walk around. It is a project with many precedents in American history. Quite a few of them cautionary tales about what happens when a powerful corporation takes control of civic life. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting too. Do I want John?
It's like that movie with Tom Hanks. There was a movie with Tom Hanks, right, where they did something like this. It's like, what the fuck? Why wouldn't you... I mean, I understand it's a movie. It's fiction. But still, right? Life isn't supposed to imitate fiction. It's supposed to be the other way around.
On Tananes and his merry band of goons to be in control of my life? I don't even know this guy. Facebook's vice president for real estate? I didn't even know they had a vice president for real estate. Why do they need real estate? Stay online, Facebook, please. Stay not in the real world. Mr. Tananes contemplates the audacity of building
I understand, like, if it's like for their headquarters and stuff like that, for servers and stuff like that, but... fucking living space?
Oh, it's a good thing, right? He says. Do you not know? This is good, right? People want this. People want to live at Facebook. People want to work at Facebook and live at Facebook. They want...
If the majority of people don't even want to use Facebook anymore, I doubt people want to fucking live in their city. If people don't want to live in their virtual world anymore, like, what the fuck? Like, how much copium do you have to smoke
their whole lives to be Facebook?
Do you think that's a good idea? How much?
Facebook, right? And finally, of course, Elon Musk is getting into the mix too. Welcome to Snailbrook. First look at Elon Musk's Texas utopian town, where SpaceX and
Well, what happened to the thing they were trying to do in California? Were they trying to the tunnel? They just gave up on the tunnel. Was the tunnel the real thing? What happened to the Elon Musk tunnel? Hold on. It's actually a good question. www. Google. What happened? Search by voice. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, I allow you to use my microphone. Oh, sorry. Yo, Google, what happened to Elon Musk City? I didn't say sorry, Google. I said, yo, Google. Let's try again. Google, what happened to Elon Musk City? Google, what happened to Elon Musk's city? The messy reality of Elon Musk's space city. Oh. Record away, Google. I don't care. Record my voice. I like chicken wings. Chicken wings. Chicken. Now we see if the next advert's about chicken. The messy reality of Elon Musk's space city. The Atlantic. Written by... I do not accept. By Marina Koren. Marina Koren? Marina? SpaceX unscrewed experimental rocket, blasted off and then exploded mid-flight last week. Holy fucking shit. The engineers who designed it let out a deep sigh, maybe a couple of groans. The Federal Aviation Administration, which regulates rocket launches, began a standard investigation into what happened. Elon Musk congratulated his staff on a good start, and in a small nearby city, ash-like debris rained down from the sky, covering anything in a layer of grime. That shit fucking causes respiratory, you know. The giant Starship rocketed to the giant Starship rocket lifted off with so much force that it not only blew a massive hole in the launch pad's foundation, but also kicked up a cloud of sand and soil that reached Port Isabel, located about 6 miles northwest of the company's launch facility in Texas. Jesus Christ, bro. I wanted to read more about the fucking city, and here I'm finding out about... Okay. Let's keep going. Ugh.
boring employees will live and work. So this is for employees of Elon Musk's companies to live at. It's called Snailbrook, which is a great name for a town. And I guess these are pictures of it. There are small houses where staff from the companies will be able to live for $800 a month, well below the soaring local market rates. Are the houses
Well above.
for $800 a month, well below the soaring local market rates? Are the houses in this picture? Houses. These are houses. Okay. So you live here and you work over here, I assume? Maybe in there? Not the most quaint neighborhood I've ever seen. There's literally like rocket ship making equipment from within eyeshot of where you live. Yeah, I don't like this. This is weird. I think having a healthy dose of work-life balance is a good thing. I don't necessarily know if living in a fence...
That's literally what city planners are there for. They're there to make sure that, like, you know, okay, well, psychologically speaking, if people work like this and they live over here, you know what I mean? That's demoralizing. That's boring. That's annoying. I don't know how else to describe it. You know, I'm not an architect. Motherfuckers know what they're doing for a reason. You know, they have to study for a reason.
In corporate,
it isn't just a job that you can do.
Neighborhood provided by your employer sounds very fun. There are certain jobs where that is like you have to do that. I know, like if you work on a cruise ship, you kind of have to live at the cruise ship. You can't swim to work every day from the mainland.
Can wardens do that? Do wardens have to live near the prison? I'm wondering about jobs like that because
Oh, look, a little play area. That's nice. So he lets them run around in there. That's cool. Snailbrook sits in the middle of green pastures on the outskirts of Austin, which has fast become one of the most desirable places to live in the U.S. To be clear, they're talking about Austin, not this place. This place is one of the least desirable places to live in the U.S.
I figured they were talking about Austin.
His girlfriend Grimes, Kanye West, and the rapper's architect held multiple discussions over the last year about the design of the town. That's not good. Elon, don't
What did I say when you leave the planning to other motherfuckers? Leave it to the professionals.
listen to Kanye. Whatever you do not take his advice on how to build these houses. He's gonna ask you to build temporary domes, and it's gonna sound like a cool idea at the time. It's not. He's watching. Surveillance cameras are dotted along the wired fence, adorned with
Jesus
fake
Christ.
leaves in the rural community. No, yeah, that's awesome. That's great. I'd love to just have the safe feeling of knowing that my boss is watching me at all times. When he's watching over me, I know that
Imagine
I'm
getting a phone call. Where do you think you're going? Get back to work.
all right, well, in conclusion, let's just leave the city building to city builders. You know,
Yes.
Kanye, I saw in
Fuck
your
yes.
ad you were looking for builders and planners and stuff. Let's just let them do all of it.
Yeah.
You don't even need to hire them. They're going to do it anyway. They love doing that stuff. So let's just leave it to them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys
Yeah.
next time.
Thanks, Danny.
Bye-bye.
Bye, man.
So you know how every year...
Sorry about that. There we go. That was the end of the video. It was a good react, hopefully. I hope I reacted well. I hope I wasn't boring or I didn't just, look dead on camera. Let me know if I did well or not. And by the way, as I said, the link will be in the description. Watch the video. Like the dude's, subscribe to his channel. He's a funny guy. I like his videos. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.